Just what happened here?
Observation. It looks like the station has been badly damaged.
Yeah, right. By sand. Sure, someone threw sand at it. I wonder if this sand is similar to ours. Could you please take a sample, Mobot?
Affirmative.
Nature has reclaimed what we brought here.
It did, but that still does not explain why the platform has been thrown so far away from the station. Damage this severe and extensive doesn't make any sense from what we know about this planet. How did this happen?
Mobot, do you think that the damage was done by sand movement?
I don't think so. Based upon the heavy deformation, it looks as if something big and heavy repeatedly pounded at the station shell.
Weird. Do you think anything could live here?
My sensors don't detect anything right now.
Keep your sensors peeled. The station looks pretty battered. How could that happen in this desert?
I can see that the damage was done by repeated physical impacts into the station shield. Cause unknown.
We should definitely find out the cause.
While I respect your opinion, I personally hope we won't find out the cause.
I don't want to end up in such condition myself.
I regret to inform you, the door is closed.
It looks mechanically damaged too.
Let's try to restore the power. Maybe then we can figure out a way to get inside.
Commentary. This part has fallen down due to mechanical damage of the station shell.
It appears as if something must have been attacking the station.
What's that thing stuck in the sand?
It looks like a metal bar.
Given the state of this station, it might prove useful.
As you wish.
Let's hope the panels are still in operation.
Observation. The panels are correctly positioned. If they still work, there's no need to calibrate them.
And nothing. What are we missing? Mobot, what's that weird thing on the cable?
I am unable to answer. Should I obtain a sample?
Please do.
Let me plug in the cable.
We've got power.
Look at this. A backup air generating unit.
I am not sure what to do with these containers right now.
Let's leave them here for the time being.
I am not going to get my circuit squished by this door.
How about that metal bar we found behind the station? This should do the trick.
This is a multi-tool. Someone must have tried using it to break into the station.
How is that possible? And why would they lock them out in the first place?
Just look at the open socket. Someone tried to bypass card security with it. Obviously, that attempt was unsuccessful.
Maybe we can use it ourselves to get inside.
This was once a decontamination control panel.
It looks as if someone tried to find the door override controls, and they were in a great hurry.
Observation. Someone tried to remove the locking mechanism.
It looks like someone was desperately trying to get inside the station. Maybe the door mechanism was broken.
Or maybe they were deliberately locked out.
Without working electronics, it's impossible for me to open the door.
I wonder what happened in here. Could this be an explosion?
I don't think so. It looks more like mechanical damage.
Affirmative. Something must have repeatedly pounded it with great force.
For the impact to damage the station shell, it had to be rather extreme.
Upon analysis, I can rule out an explosion. This is interesting. The impact came from within the station itself.
Someone must have used the large hammer to do that.
And had very strong arms.
There is something stuck in the opening.
Can you be more specific?
It looks like Yamabushi indestructible paper.
Torn to pieces. How ironic.
There are some markings on the paper. I would suggest not touching them, but I might be able to create a digital version of the markings.
I wonder what happened in here. Could this be an explosion?
I don't think so. It looks more like mechanical damage.
Affirmative. Something must have repeatedly pounded it with great force. There is some kind of organic sticky substance on the wall.
Acquire a sample, please.
There is some kind of organic sticky substance on the wall.
Acquire a sample, please.
What could those numbers possibly mean?
I wouldn't want to make a premature conclusion, but I think I know the meaning of this number code.
What makes you think that?
I think that the person who wrote those numbers was in the station corridor, trying very hard to get into the station in time.
And for some reason, he didn't make it. The bloodstains all over the place would support your claim.
Perfect, we're in.
Warning, there's something wrong with the air here.
Analyze it for us, please.
We need to be extra cautious because there is a high concentration of nitrogen which makes this place highly explosive.
Deactivate your fuel engines and switch to the solar energy backup.
Standard security measures. We could have our spacesuits scanned for faulty parts in here. I bet it doesn't work anymore.
This looks like a container used for a backup air generating unit.
Affirmative. Further analysis is needed though.
Why would they have to use a backup air generator? Someone has removed the visor, but why?
Observation. Every single breathing unit has been removed from the spacesuits.
I wonder if it's somehow connected to the bad air in here. Not again. Is this xenophon all over again?
I don't think so. What we have found here does not support that theory.
You're right. It looks as though they were defending the station. Someone took a lot of trouble to take out the flooring to get that pipe. But why? Did they need more air in here?
This crowbar has been used to tear up the floor.
I haven't seen one of these for ages. My father had one and taught me how to solve it pretty quickly. It was once used to visualize acquired samples, but it's in bad shape now.
Estimation. There is nothing else worth your attention. The door is locked.
Judging from here, it looks like sketches for a big antenna.
Confirmation. It looks like a simplified construction plan to build one.
Empty.
Observation. The presumed explosion in the adjacent room has shaken the whole station. This piece probably fell down because of that explosion.
Empty.
Attention. There must have been an explosion in the adjacent room.
I wonder if it's somehow connected to the air composition.
Likely so. We might be able to use this to our advantage.
How so?
It appears to be quite vulnerable. We might find a way to get in.
We'll find a way to get you in there, Mobot.
Just what are you trying to do? Are you going to blow this station up? The air around Mobot is currently highly explosive.
Someone tried to manipulate the air circuits in the shaft as well.
Was their supply of breathable air depleted? Someone has removed all the oxygen tanks from the spacesuits. They must have had a really serious air problem. Let's get that card. Yes, our totally uncomfortable shoes. I wish they at least looked nice.
Unfortunately, it's broken beyond repair. These diagrams represent the central air and electrical circuits.
Look, someone marked all the places where the air pipes were accessible.
It's sad to see how quickly personal belongings can turn to junk without their owners.
This fallen cover supports my theory. There was a small explosion somewhere in the station.
Wow, it's Clive Christian, Special Reserve. I couldn't even afford one bottle.
Do you want me to recover those bottles for you?
Not really. It wouldn't feel right. And besides, there's no one to share it with. No hidden cameras.
The level of trust here was significantly higher than on Xenophone.
Aha! Someone was studying how to remove the oxygen tanks from the spacesuits.
You didn't expect to find anyone alive in here, did you?
No, it's just all of them were once alive.
There's nothing you can do about them now, Rachel.
I know.
Have you found anything interesting?
Not really. This corpse is already way beyond recognition. The abandoned surgical room has been kept clean.
The door is broken beyond repair.
Medical tools are scattered across the floor.
Do you want me to clean up in here?
No, there's no point in that. Another container. An ordinary microscope. It's obvious that the main technology focus was elsewhere. Just look at this, Julia. The damage to the bones is quite peculiar. Parts are actually missing.
What is your take on it?
If it wasn't utter nonsense, I would think the leg was chewed on.
May I suggest a possible act of cannibalism?
I don't think so. Let's look around some more. Just standard medical junk. These are expired anyway.
This might actually be useful. Let's try creating normal air conditions in here. That looks like a container for a backup air generator.
The ladder once led to the space shuttle. Is it still accessible?
Unfortunately not. The entrance has been blocked by the explosion. I am unable to proceed. The door is locked. Observation: the power has been manually interrupted.
Probably a safety measure to prevent further explosions.
Obviously, someone has been trying to interrupt the station power supply.
The scattered documents are the station's electrical wiring schematic.
This screen once showed vital station information. Now it's useless. That body, look at his hands. They're tightly clenched. Do you think he died of asphyxiation, Julia? It looks more like shock. We need to examine the body to find out more.
Observation: he has an ID card in his pocket. I am recovering it now.
Now this one looks different.
Commentary: the outside view is pretty boring. Only tons of sand blown by the wind.
Oh, Mobot, you almost seem romantic.
Clarification: unlike you, my unit isn't equipped with emotional AI.
I don't know what it is, but I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Are you superstitious, Rachel?
Not a bit. Just something feels so wrong. The environment, everything. It simply doesn't make sense with what we see in here. Rubbish.
Commentary. The electricity wiring is in very bad condition.
Whatever it was, it shook the station badly.
Rotten junk food leftovers. More of this stuff. My kingdom for a steak. Food porn.
This window has been broken from the outside.
That is interesting considering the extreme strength of the material.
Right, just a few grains of sand and bam, the window is broken.
These diagrams represent the central air and electrical circuits.
Now look at this. It looks like another upgrade.
Let me analyze the schematics. I think that this upgrade enhances Mobot's audio capabilities.
Really? What will he be able to do now?
One part is obviously a much more sensitive microphone, while the rest deals with signal processing.
Useful. What the hell did he see out there?
It looks like you've nailed it. I'm locking the gas ratio controls.
Now let's wait a little bit for the air to be replaced. That should be enough. Now we need to lower the airflow to exactly 1/2.
Success. We've been able to restore the air in here. Caution. I am detecting a strange phenomenon.
Just what the hell is that?
I am not sure I want to know. My scanners don't show anything though.
We've just found the epicenter of the explosion.
Yep, another corpse.
Allow me to inform you that nobody...
Oh, shut up, Mobot. You'd never understand. Mobot, what can you tell us about the cause of this explosion?
My analysis indicates the explosion was caused by an electrical surge that reacted with the highly explosive air in here.
The air is not breathable, so that would mean...
That the explosion took place after the crew died. Can you confirm that?
Not easily, but maybe the corpse will reveal more information. Look what I've found. Those are uninterruptible power supply units. The vast majority of these are still operational despite the overall server room condition. All the station data files are stored in these data clusters.
Let's hope we'll be able to get something from here. I just hope we can find something useful. It was a real pain to get in there.
I am going to search through the data files, but it will take a while.
Have you found anything?
Not really. The majority of the data is corrupted.
Can you at least upload all the visual data?
There is not much to upload.
Shut up and just do it.
All right. Uploading now.
Just as I expected. Another upgrade.
What for?
Mobot's underwater operations.
Are you telling me that you expected to find it?
I could see that Mobot was hiding something from us.
Look at that. A machine capable of lying.
I believe he knows very well what that upgrade is for.
Just you wait, Mobot. You're going to have a very long bath. That's it. I did it. That's it! I did it!